For me being called a T9, I think it was when this dog from Tanzania, they used to bite people. So once you're bitten by it, you don't recover. So that's, in a way, for me, when I tackled you, then you wouldn't recover. So that's the fans gave me that name, and it stuck. Actually, in my career, I never injured a player as of the serious injuries. I never did that, but the tackles were clean. Right now, I'm with Strathmore. I've been with Strathmore for about 10 years. I coach the soccer team. We've been doing well, especially in the Kusa games. I have an academy which I opened up in Madaraka Estate, whereby I coach small kids from 5 years to 14 years. So that's for the academy. That's the extra. When I have my free time, that's what I normally do for the small kids, just to return to the community what God has given me. So at times I'm not free, so there are coaches who help me out. I've been staying in Madaraka from 1984. So Strathmore, I think when Strathmore was being built, we've been in Madaraka Estate. So we've seen Strathmore come up, and looking at the situation, when I came from Thika United, Strathmore was the best place because I think it's near for me, job-wise, it's nearer. And then the times when we took the services of Strathmore to the community, we got about 60 students from Madaraka Estate that's community-based with Martin Druckard. So they benefited from Strathmore scholarship as in the work of reading. Universities, I think the first thing is the time, because like for Strathmore, the students come from 4:30 when they come from classes. But you look at a normal team, they can train in the morning, they can train in the afternoon. So you have more time with the students and your players. But looking at the situation of the college, especially for us Strathmore here, especially when the classes are from 4:30, we actually have some from 4:30 to 5. So at times you find that you won't get the whole team. So there's a disadvantage that the combination of the team is a bit tricky, and getting the team as a whole to train is a problem because the exams, and then every student has, maybe you find the courses are different. So that's a very big disadvantage, especially on the side of training, because the time factor is very low. For us, like I've just said, we had the passion for playing football. We had the passion to belong to AFC Leopards. We had the passion of belonging to the national team. And we gave our all best for the national team and the club, even at the club level. So that belonging, I think, kidogo, it's gone. It's gone. For us, I think we were more true to the clubs and to the national team, because carrying the flag of the national team, that was something great. And even being a captain of the national team, for me, being a captain, it was something great. And I think there's that disconnect from this generation. I think FKF, they came up with very good ideas, which if they would have formulated the whole setup, I think it would have been a very good thing, because looking at their structure from their campaign strategies, they had very good ideas. And if they could actually implement them, I think Kenya would go very far. And this is a cry to the President, Nick Mwendwa. If he could do it, then I think Kenya would be very far. There are too many. Again, club level, I played with Akina Josephat Murila, who was my mentor, Mahmoud Abbas, Wilberforce Mulamba, JJ Masiga, name them. And then maybe on the other side of God, I think my biggest rival was, let's say, Ben Breakdance, the late. Yeah, he passed away. I think he was my best, I can say, opponent. And then there was National Watch. I think those two gave me a hard time. Internationally, I think the president of Liberia, George Weah, I think those are guys who actually made me sweat a bit, not too much. You look at AFC and Gor Mahia, we used to move together as a block because Gor had the best players, AFC had the best players, and then from breweries we could get 1 or 2 players, but Akina Paul Onyera. But you look at AFC and Gor, I think we had the best setups. Playing for the national team to the Cup of Nations. When we went to the Cup of Nations with the Harambee Stars, and then my highest as a coach, going to the Cup of Nations with Ghost Mulee in 2004. So I think for me as a coach, that was my highest. And career low, I don't remember because I've been very successful in my career playing football. Been very successful.